If you've ever seen the play The Book of Mormon or heard the soundtrack, there's a song called Turn It Off. And I feel like a lot of people's advice for somebody with CPTSD is the advice that they give in that song, just to turn off your emotions, completely suppress everything, completely avoid dealing with any of your issues, and just act like it didn't happen, just suppress all your emotions and fake it like you're doing fine. And for a lot of people with CPTSD that grew up in dysfunctional families, they oftentimes were shamed for any type of emotion besides happiness. They were very often told that the only emotions that they could show were positive ones, even though there's not such thing as positive and negative emotions when you actually study psychology. But the only emotion that was okay for them to show externally was happiness. They were not allowed to show any type of anger. They were not allowed to show any type of sadness. And a lot of the time they had to go about their daily lives. After the abuse, they would have to go to school the next day as if nothing happened. If they were a teenager, they had to go to work, and they just had to go about their daily lives acting as if nothing happened. And this can cause a lot of dissociation. The suppression of emotions does not cause them to go away. It just causes it to come out in different ways. For some people, it causes angry outbursts. For other people, it causes them to eventually break down and start crying. For some people, it will cause alcoholism or substance abuse. It can come out in lots of different ways because when you suppress everything, it does not make it go away. It just makes it come out in other ways. And so I wanted to make this video to say that, like, you can't always just suppress everything, and if you do, it's not always healthy. It can even cause physical health problems. I currently have physical health problems that I do not talk about a lot because I assume that people would not believe me because of my experience growing up, and B, it's hard for me to talk about that kind of thing because of my PTSD. But it can cause a lot of health problems to constantly suppress your emotions. How does that mean that you need to allow your CPTSD symptoms to just fly off the handle and for it to be the other extreme of things? No. But people can't always suppress everything. In fact, even if they try to, the symptoms are going to keep showing up. If I don't deal with my PTSD during the day, I end up having worse nightmares. I end up waking up crying a lot throughout the night, and I end up sometimes waking up screaming in the middle of the night, which are things that you cannot control because when your body is asleep, you can't control what's happening like you can when you're awake. So I wanted to make this video to kind of just say that no, people cannot and should not just suppress everything that they are going through. They should not just suppress their CPTSD symptoms. And that if you do so, it can cause physical health side effects. I am disabled from a lot of physical health problems I have that could partly be due to suppressed everything for like 18 plus years and due to the trauma that I went through. And if I had just learned or been able to express my emotions in a healthy way and had parents that like were more like accepting of different emotions I expressed, I might not have ended up this way. So, sorry if this is kind of a rambling, but I hope that my point goes out there. And yeah, please like this video, please comment, and please follow me. My videos are being suppressed, especially since TikTok got a new owner, so please check out my other videos, and yeah, have a great day.